Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Greene Family Legacy, where the New Way Initiative group is trying to get a good start to the morning with a healthy breakfast that their leader, Kelsey, is currently trying to whip up for them. And I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out for her. Okay, the sound of flames just let me know how sure I am about this working out for her. I'm beginning to think that perhaps, just perhaps... Oh my gosh, Fern, you literally just walked in and started putting the fire out. I'm thinking perhaps we should eat out a little bit more often. What a day. We just received some insurance. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and we might eat out this morning. Because we have just destroyed the stove. I can't believe that. And the whole room is just like a mess now. That was a little bit more of a stressful start to the day than most of the crew wanted. Definitely. Didn't expect that happening. Didn't expect that happening. Now we're feeling a little bit tense, so we kind of need a few minutes to kind of collect our collective breaths. Let's order pizza. I have actually not ever really done that. I think we're gonna go ahead. Kelsey is currently freaking out. Liliana is just gonna roll her eyes, and she's the eldest out of all of these groups. So we're gonna have Liliana go ahead, and even though that Mr. Freegan over here is going to be like, we should just get some meals from the dumpster. We'll let him go ahead and run over to the nearest dumpster that has trash in it, which is this one over here. He's going to try to dive for some meals, but I think the rest of the crew is not feeling that. So Liliana is going to sigh. Look, she's got work to go to. In fact, is she late for work yet? She has work in 31 minutes. She had to play some more video games. She wasn't done. She doesn't want to be doing this live chat support work, but it's all that she can really do until they have enough resources that she can start working on all of her crafting projects, like making candles. Some dipped candles would be really freaking cool. So until then, and she definitely doesn't want to sell the candles when the time comes. She just wants to create them and have somebody else do that work. So until then, Liliana is going to be responsible, and I'm going to let her, we don't need the fire department, we're going to let her hire a service. Is that how we can, now that we're here safely? Pizza delivery. We're just going to call some pizza. Let's get some sweet corn pizza, because I feel like that's Liliana's favorite flavor, is sweet corn pizza, because why not? And meanwhile, can I have him play in the rain? Can you bathe, clean out spoiled food? He wouldn't want to do that. Play in the rain. He can't bathe in the rain, our wonderful Jean, but that's okay. And I'm going to let Fern go ahead and try to be really friendly. Maybe banter with old friend and discuss stressed mood to help her wind down. Like, oh wow, that was definitely one way to wake up from sleep. I hope everything's going well. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna let Liliana go ahead and she's like, I'm out of here. Like, she's really into being a loner, Liliana, but she does believe in the New Way Initiative. Alright. There we go. Let's brighten day. Let's try to calm down our good friend. Let's go ahead. Let's make a funny face. Maybe, like, she's like, that always calmed my little brothers down. And Jean just found some powdered donuts. He just found some freaking powdered donuts to eat for breakfast. They're spoiled. Can he go ahead and grab a serving? Oh, and he found a UFO plant last night, by the way. Just lurking inside of a dumpster. Jean, I love him so much. Oh my gosh. Why are you so precious? Even though you're covered, like, why is he so precious? Literally everything about him was randomized. Like, he and Liliana and Kelsey were all just randomized. And I fell in love with them and had to keep them for the New Way Initiative, which I didn't think was going to get this serious, but I love them. Anyway. Yeah, let's calm her down. Everything's going to be totally fine, Kelsey. Look, we even have some breakfast. How cool is that? How freaking cool is that? So we'll let Kelsey clean up for just a second. I have a feeling she would want to tidy some things up. Liliana, you should actually be leaving for work. So we're going to let her leave for work and we'll come over and take the pizza. Thank you, Liliana. With Fern. What a mess. Also, Fern left her computer out in the rain, which was not the best of best ideas. And we're going to need to have, it's extremely expensive. We're going to need to have Jean come over and try to fix it. Gene's gonna be our little repair guy because he does want to take trash and turn it into treasure after all. And part of that comes with figuring out how to repair things. He might make the keys a little bit really sticky with gunk because he's about to be poking them after dumpster diving, but we'll see what happens. Yay! And we've got some pizza for breakfast. Nice. See, everything's gonna be fine. Let's call it a meal. We'll take a slice. We're even introducing ourselves to Sergio Wolf, the pizza guy who looks really cool. I bet he's like, my friends just call me Sarge. There we go. Nice. All right, so we got the pizza from him. Maybe we have somebody to introduce to the New Way, or the New Way initiative in the future. And now, there we go. Wearing some clean clothing, pleasant conversation, we're gonna be eating. Like, that's the way to calm down. And while we leave Gene trying to fix that computer, I wonder, are you talking about like, oh, possibly Fern's parents getting married soon? I'm sure that's what that was about, wink wink. Anyway, now that they have had a fiery start to the morning, both of these lovely people need to start working on their New Way initiative projects for the day. And what does that happen to be? Checking the community board for Kelsey and working on a bunch of the fabricator pieces. And then today, feeling very confident and pretty inspired, let's tell an unbelievable story about our ideas. Today, Fern is actually going to be very happy that her computer is broken for another day. And thus she cannot contact her parents and update them on what she has been doing. And we're going to go ahead and let Fern come on over. Where, oh where, discuss work, enthuse about city planning. Let's enthuse about city planning. And then I want her to tell an unbelievable story. Let's see if I can find that one. Propose crazy scheme, show off muscles, tell an unbelievable story. And what Fern actually needs to work on today is presenting a municipal concept and submitting a municipal concept. So while Kelsey is going to be doing some fabricating this afternoon, we're going to let Fern work on coming up with some ideas on how she would transform the neighborhood. And she can do that with the brand new special object that she's got, because ironically she is a level ahead of Kelsey in this career. But she has a brand new special object with... I have some favorites. I do too. Her journal is a favorite. Hello. Add to favorites. And this thing, an electronic drafting board. So this showed up in her inventory when she agreed to help out with the Civic designer career projects, which of course we're saying we're just assisting Kelsey. Fern wouldn't have gone so far as to take an official formal job when she's supposed to be at university, of course not. But we draft municipal concept blueprints. Created using the drafting table, this schematic holds a wealth of details about an exciting municipal concept. So we're going to go ahead and draft that and see what happens. And then we'll let Kelsey, who really wants to clean things up. Yay! Holy cow, Gene, did you really fix our computer that fast? He did! Gene, that is so amazing. Now go take a shower before Kelsey like drags you in there herself. And he got a little bit of a headache from repairing that, but he did it for us. There we go. And he's off to get some breakfast too. Easy there, Kelsey. She's still feeling pretty tense. But I'm going to interpret that as she wants Gene to go take a bath. Alright. I feel like these two just chat so much while they eat, so I'm going to let them focus on eating, please. Chow down, ladies. Thank you. And then once they're done, Kelsey is going to actually... Oh, customer satisfaction. An irate customer contacts Liliana demanding a refund for her new smartphone. She could just give the customer a refund and get back to the game she's been playing, or try to calm her down and talk her through the problem. Alright, Liliana would 100% just want to do the refund, but I think she would also at least make some attempts to do her job well, even if she hates having to work this tech job while she waits to become a crafting artisan. Liliana should have learned by now that the kind of customer is just looking for a target, and her backside may have well have been had red and white circles on it. Now, with even more furious, the customer demands to speak to Liliana's manager. Oh, that's what she gets for trying. She's going to come home and be so upset she's going to have to make so many candles to calm down. But all right, so somebody is feeling super confident. Somebody is feeling super tense. Has somebody finished his shower? Okay, somebody is going to shower upstairs. A little bit of something for everyone. And we're actually going to have him shower upstairs. We're going to go ahead and let our Miss Clean Freak, who's going to be quite irate that there's still clothing in the hamper here too, come over and take a bubble bath to calm down. One of Kelsey's favorite things to do is bubble bath. And then that will leave us with Fern, who will let her practice the fabricating. Nope, we're not answering that phone call from your dad, because we're going to say that, like, we're just kind of ignoring that. Fern's really trying to pretend that, you know, nothing's happening. I don't have to think about my parents. Let's replace this counter. And we'll replace the stove. There we go. Because I don't think that Kelsey, with her desire to have everything neat and tidy, could put up with everything being a wreck. Alright. Meanwhile, we're going to tidy up in here. Is the sink broken? The sink has become a sink of mystery. We're not going to worry about it. Oh, that's fine, girls. I see. We're feeling very comfortable with each other. Okay, so Fern is just... Oh my gosh. Fern is literally just chilling in the bathroom. Well, I mean, Liliana's behind a curtain, I guess. While Liliana is going ahead and bathing. And I guess they feel comfortable enough to just keep talking about... While she's having a bubble bath. Okay. I see how it is. I see where this is going. Fern's gonna just work on drafting this up. We might need to get a drafting table for her, but this tablet may do. Alright. That's fine. Let's carry on and see. Okay, so did she just draft something? Do we have like a drafted plan now? Draft municipal concept. What is this? A municipal concept blueprint. Created using the drafting table, this schematic holds a wealth of details about an exciting municipal concept. The quality is actually okay. Nice. So it's a cool little blueprint. And I guess we just like show that to people. And so the next thing she needs to do is present the concept for feedback, possibly once like Kelsey is done with her bath. That's fine. Let's go ahead and draft another one to see if we can make an even better one. And we'll just leave those two to, like, chill. This is kind of adorable. They're just, like, hanging out together. Liliana's not embarrassed whatsoever. Instead, she's feeling super playful. She wants to go talk to a plant. She wants to pester someone. Impishly pester. That sounds ridiculously adorable. Let's see. Can we impishly pester? Mischief. Impishly pester. Okay, to get her tension out, she's gonna impishly pester Fern. Just to be a little sassy. Fern may not take it very well. Alright, she didn't take that very well. But I think she'll try to let it slide. Alright, and let's go ahead. Can we present this concept? So let's present this concept about, like, come on, we're supposed to be focusing, Kelsey. I figured out some things I want to share with you. Wow, that was a really unpleasant conversation. Note to self, Fern is very sensitive. She does not like to be teased. Let's see. And there's not enough room to present the concept, so let's come outside. So let's go here. I want to see what presenting the concept does. And then we need to check the community board together. It is Wednesday. I didn't notice like a big change in the community personally. But we'll have to see, and I guess I need more votes to change what this building is going to be. I thought maybe just like majority win would win, but maybe you just need to have a lot of votes. Fern, I see that look. Oh dear. Alright, well, alright. And she's feeling super confident. What does she want to do? Be mischievous? So now she's like, oh yeah, you know what? I can be mischievous right back on. So let's see. Impersonate mermaids. Let's go ahead. What's that? Well, what's that spot is kind of physically mean. Let's go ahead and Let's claim to be a criminal mastermind just to be super playful and hilarious.
Wibisu.
She's like, look, I
Barbara
know you don't know where I
Sashel
actually come
Naparu.
from, but it was all a lie. I'm not really going to university.
Oh,
I'm gonna be a criminal mastermind. Ha ha ha. She reached mischief level 3. She can ask due dates on Sims who aren't pregnant, dare to streak. She can kick over trash cans, make prank phone calls, stomp in puddles, and purchase the voodoo doll. Oh my gosh. All right, Fern, that's kind of hilarious. Let's have her present this concept, though. I want to see what it does. Alright, come along, ladies. She did not like being teased.
Griebenplube.
Oh, that's so cool! She really did not like being teased by Kelsey. So I'm gonna remember that. Like, Fern is a little bit sensitive. She will not take teasing very well.
Sansi flip fwis. A gamma fwis.
Sweet!
Hamlin harbu bashina.
Meanwhile, Kelsey wants to talk to the plants.
Raffle emblem.
And I do want to get her up
Float.
to... She wants to
Blueby
recycle 5
Gabby
times.
Zonks.
Does she have 5 things to
Harbu,
recycle? She
Floopy
does!
Zonks Banawas.
We'll get her recycling.
Alkin Sansi flip
We'll get her
fwis.
fabricating.
Fancy Nuge. Nee
This is
we
ridiculously
stew,
adorable.
Plonkel. A gamma
Also, what are you up to, buddy? Browsing the web? Test run recycler? I didn't know that he could do that. I'll just leave him do it.
Floopy.
What? $123? What? Where do we get that from? Based on feedback that Fern received, she can now go back to the drafting table and modify the concept to try to improve it. Really? That's so cool. Okay. So, oh, we got it from doing the job. I gotcha. All right. So they're actually working together to make something happen. That is so fun. So can I come over and modify concept? And now we can try to improve it. All right. I totally want to work on that because that sounds amazing. Come on, Fern. Alright, so she's gonna modify the concept while Kelsey is being playful. And Kelsey also wants to get to know Jean and start a club gathering. So you know what, let's go ahead and start a club gathering just for the day. It's just this crew after all. We'll do that after Fern's done because I don't want to bounce her out of the modification. Kelsey's having a great time talking to the plants. I can't believe that. Like, that's hilarious. That gets her social and her fun up, I think. Alright, meanwhile, what did you do, dude? Just playing with the recycler? Okay. Jean, why don't you come over? And I'm gonna have Jean... Like, he's been finding some treasure. Where'd the dumpster go? My dumpster! Oh, there it is! I thought it vanished and I was so alarmed. I'm gonna actually have him dive for deals and ingredients a few times. Because he's got stuff he wants to do, too. Alright. I can't believe she's just getting so much fun from like talking to the plants. So we're gonna have her jokingly talk to all of the little mushrooms. It looks like if I let her talk to him for just a second and then cancel out, we actually get more fun. The quality of the concept remains the same. You never know, no, though. Maybe the boss at Lean Green Design Co-op will like it anyway. Alright, well apparently we can submit this now. So we can submit the blueprint. And that will complete Fern's job. And then we'll actually have these two go ahead and check the community board in just a second. But we do need to get some recycling done. So let's come in here, recycle from inventory, the clothing pile. And let's see what happens. How many, if we recycle 2 things, does it count twice? Or did the recycler need to be activated more than once? Yay, Fern! She submitted the concept. She's done a good job, I think. Now she actually could... Oh, let's put the computer away before I break it again by leaving it out in the rain. Now she could actually work. Fern, I'm going to have you come over. And I think she really wants to try to sell, like, the surplus energy. So let's check on the bills. How are we doing on bills? We have a little bit of surplus power we can sell. Sweet. Let's go ahead and sell that. Yay! And she has completed a mission as an eco-innovator. So now she needs to attempt to convince a sim to vote on a neighborhood action plan. Oh, she's going to have to push herself out of her comfort zone with talking to people. She needs to vote on neighborhood action plans 2 separate times. And she needs to reach level 10 of the Civic designer career. Pardon? That was not... That's like a jump off the deep end on hard stuff. I think we're going to need another aspiration for her. in order to make things happen. Leader of the pack. Huh. Yeah, I think, yeah, Fern's gonna need something else to have to work on while we wait. So I think we might actually bring her over and we might change her into, not a fortune sim, maybe a nature sim? Not a family, because she's kind of avoiding her family right now. Maybe we'll make her into a master maker and see what that has, like what that does. Collect insects from the farm. Yeah, we'll make her into a master maker because we'll say that this is all to do with her now working on the civic design thing. But now there's not really a point to work on the civic design thing until we get much further into this career, which is kind of amazing. So knowing that, oh, and also before I forget, let's come over and we're going to harvest this mushroom, harvest this mushroom, harvest this mushroom. Then we're going to wiggle back here. And we actually have some plants to take care of. We're going to harvest the parsley. In fact, let's harvest all. And then we're going to come over and we are going to graft on that soybean plant and see if we can grow soybeans out of season. Pretty excited about trying that.
How?
Meanwhile, recycle 5 times. Sims can recycle items by interacting with the recycler.
Oh, that's been nice.
Yay! Okay, so you need to interact with the recycler, like, individually. Recycle from inventory. Like so, in order to start getting all of the pieces that you need. But we can definitely work on the Master Maker level with both of them as a result. Also, Jean found an all-in-one powerful PC in the dumpster, but it may be in questionable condition. That is so cool, Jean! He is just our, like, dumpster diver expert. I love it. I love try to clear roaches. There's roaches now? I think he would think they were cool. They're like his little grub beetle buddies. And meanwhile, Fern is now researching the new plant that she has made out of splicing together parsley and soybeans. I love this. I love... You found a plasma fruit? Jean, how did you find a plasma fruit? I can't believe that he found an unidentified fruit object and then he found a freaking plasma fruit in the dumpster. That is amazing. He is able to find so many rare and unusual things. I am extremely impressed. And Fern wants to carry on with all of the work that she does with tending to the plants. So she's researching this interesting soybean plant that she has stumbled on. Hopefully we'll be able to find more soon. Jean found a mantis in the dumpster. Okay, we're absolutely going to have him go ahead and give that to Fern as a gift. Like, this is getting ridiculously cool. But before I am done with the New Way initiative today, especially exciting that they have been able to auto sell some of their ingredients. Let's see. I need to also have Kelsey work on becoming an eco-inventor. But that won't work until she votes. So never mind. Kelsey, keep the master maker for now and be a jerry-rigger. She's starting to feel a lot better from giving feedback and working on all sorts of neighborhood plans. I'm going to let her use the restroom. And when she's done with that, these two actions, add to group, are going to come on over here and they're going to check together on what they... Jean found a questionable debug in the dumpster. Was that literally an eye? Oh my gosh. Wait, what? A questionable debug in the dumpster. Is it in our household inventory now? Is there inventory? Because I'm not going to take that very... I just found an eyeball in the dumpster. Any of you who have joined us on our Sims or Sport adventures know how I feel about eyeballs that just aren't attached to anything. Or are on trees. Oh my gosh, Jean. I think you need to stop. I think now's a good time to stop digging in the dumpster, Jean. Alright, friends. Well, that's interesting. That's definitely one way to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and actually stop here for now, because I need a minute to recover. Our boy Gene has found a eyeball in the dumpster, and I just don't know. Do you get it? I just don't know what to make of this. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like to join me on this and literally thousands more adventures, including several of which in Spore, in which I express my distaste for eyeballs attached to nothing or on trees. Oh my gosh, that's so gross. So gross. Then do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.